Imagine yourself, shackled and surrounded by beings who see you as nothing more than prey. Above you, a bloodthirsty crowd howls for violence. Around you, predators circle, each one sizing you up. And yet you know something they don't. You're the deadliest thing in the room. This is the story of Ash, a human trapped in an alien gladiatorial arena, fighting not just for survival, but to remind the galaxy why humanity should never be underestimated. Our story begins in the bowels of a dark, alien prison. The air is thick with tension, a mix of fear, aggression, and despair. Chains clink faintly as Ash, a small figure by comparison to the hulking predators around her, shifts under the weight of her restraints. The other captives watch her, curiosity mingled with disdain. One of them, a broad-shouldered reptilian named Dreger, finally breaks the silence. With a nudge of his foot, he kicks at her leg. "Hey, fresh meat? You alive?" His voice echoes in the cell, rough and mocking. Ash doesn't lift her head immediately. The chains around her are massive, designed to bind creatures far larger and stronger. They weigh down even her smallest movements, but when she does raise her head, her gaze is steady. "Alive," she replies, her tone calm but firm. "Something I can help you with." She looks around the room. Dreger narrows his eyes. This wasn't the reaction he expected. "Chatty for someone in those chains," he says, trying to gauge her. "You started it," she shoots back, a faint smirk playing on her lips. The murmur ripples through the room. The other prisoners, battle-hardened predators from across the galaxy, are now paying attention. This small human, clad in chains too heavy for her frame, is showing no fear. Dreger presses further. "You're wearing chains meant for predators, 3 times your size. What's your deal, monkey?" Ash leans back, the faintest glint of amusement in her eyes. "Monkey," she repeats. "Close, but not quite. I'm a great ape." Her smirk deepens. "And as for my deal? Let's just say these chains are here for your protection, not mine." The room grows quieter. The tension is palpable. Some predators scoff, but others, the ones who've learned to trust their instincts, begin to reassess her. Dreger, undeterred, laughs. "You, dangerous, look at you. You can barely lift your head under those chains." Ash's expression hardens. "Do you know what a Class 10 death world is?" she asks, her voice cutting through the noise. When Dreger doesn't answer, she continues. "It's a planet where everything is trying to kill you, where survival isn't just instinct, it's an art. That's where I'm from, Earth. We're not the biggest or the strongest, but we've mastered survival. I don't need claws or fangs, I've got something far more dangerous." Dreger sneers. "Words? You think words make you a predator?" "Words can start wars," Ash replies, her tone icy. "They can inspire armies or bring empires to their knees. Underestimate them, and you'll learn the hard way." Her words hang in the air, heavy with meaning. Even the scoffers fall silent. Dreger leans closer, his voice low. "We'll see how dangerous you are when they drag you into the arena." Ash doesn't flinch. Instead, she meets his gaze head-on. "You'll see, soon enough." The moment arrives sooner than expected. The guards appear, tall, armored figures who move with unsettling precision. Without a word, they unshackle Ash and lead her toward the arena gates. The other prisoners watch, some with pity, others with curiosity. Dreger mutters under his breath, "Good luck, monkey." As Ash steps into the blinding light of the arena, she takes a moment to survey her surroundings. The crowd is massive, a sea of alien faces cheering for blood. Above them, seated on a throne of bones and gold, is the so-called Emperor. His gaze is cold, calculating, as if he's already decided she won't survive. The announcer's voice booms over the arena. "Behold, our newest contender, a fragile creature from a newly discovered Class 10 death world. Don't let her size fool you, folks. She's been deemed dangerous enough for chains, but will she survive against the Moogie?" The gates opposite Ash slide open, revealing a hulking beast. The Moogie is a terrifying fusion of a bear and a cat, its muscles rippling beneath sleek black fur, its claws dig into the sand, and its predatory eyes lock onto Ash. The crowd erupts in cheers, anticipating an easy kill. Ash stands her ground, her stance relaxed but ready. As the Moogie charges, she doesn't panic. Instead, she sidesteps at the last second, letting the beast's momentum carry it past her. The crowd boos, frustrated by the lack of bloodshed, but Ash doesn't care. She's studying the Moogie, its movements, its reactions, its weaknesses. The beast charges again, and this time, Ash counters. She delivers a sharp kick to its snout, sending it reeling. The crowd gasps. This fragile-looking human just stunned a creature twice her size. The fight intensifies. Ash uses every ounce of her agility and intelligence, dodging and countering with precision. Finally, she sees her opening. As the Mugi lunges, she grabs its fur and swings onto its back. The crowd watches in stunned silence as she forces the beast into the arena wall. With a sharp twist, she snaps its neck. The Mugi collapses, lifeless. For a moment, the arena is silent. Then, the crowd erupts, not in cheers, but in shocked murmurs. This wasn't supposed to happen. The Emperor leans forward, his expression unreadable. But he's not done. The announcer's voice cuts through the noise. Impressive, but not enough. Let's see how our Death World fares against Threx, our reigning champion. The gates open again and out strides Threx. He's tall and lean, his body a blend of reptilian scales and vulpine features. 9 serpentine tails lash behind him, each one seemingly alive. Threx smirks as he sizes up Ash. "So you're the new toy," he says, his voice smooth and mocking. "Let's see how long you last." The fight begins, and it's clear Threx is no mindless beast. He's fast, his movements calculated, but Ash is faster. She dodges his strikes with ease, using his own momentum against him. Twice, she sends him crashing to the ground with swift, precise maneuvers. The crowd, initially jeering, begins to shift. Their boos turn to murmurs of disbelief, then cheers. Ash isn't just surviving, she's dominating. Finally, Threx falls for the last time. He's battered and barely conscious, but alive. The Emperor stands, his voice booming. "Finish him! Claim your place as champion!" Ash looks up at him, her expression defiant. "No," she says simply. The crowd falls silent. No one has ever refused the Emperor's command. The Emperor's face darkens. "You will obey, or you will die." Ash steps forward, her voice carrying across the arena. "I don't take orders from tyrants. You want him dead? Come down here and do it yourself." The crowd erupts. Some cheer for her defiance. Others roar in anger. The Emperor motions to his guards, who appear out of thin air. But Ash is ready. In a flurry of motion, she disarms one guard and takes his spear. Using it with deadly efficiency, she takes down the others, one by one. The crowd watches in stunned silence as Ash fights her way to the Emperor's balcony. When she reaches him, she doesn't hesitate. With one strike, she ends his reign. Turning to the broadcast console, she addresses the entire arena. "I'm not here to conquer, I'm here to liberate. My name is Ash. I'm a Union defender, and this is what humans do." With the Emperor dead, the guards stand down. Ash rallies the prisoners, leading them to the docking bay, where they commandeer a ship. Together, they escape into the stars, leaving the arena behind. And that, my friends, is the story of Ash, the apex predator from Earth. Not because of claws or fangs, but because of wit, resilience, and an unyielding spirit. So, tell me, who's the real predator in the galaxy? If you enjoyed this story, hit that like button and subscribe for more tales of humanity's relentless drive, because as long as we have stories, we have hope.